Yeah. So to me, when we're waking up, all these types of experiences happen. And you could say it's an experience because you can remember it now. But what's happening in that experience is the center of you is dissolving. And so there is a shift in perspective. But I wouldn't hold on to that perspective or search for that perspective. So the attitude, which you can't really control, but we say the attitude and it's life's destiny, or whether that attitude is taken on. The attitude is an interest, So to just be interested. But it certainly sounds like that in that moment there is a fundamental letting go, and then there's a different perspective that's beginning to happen. And I just wouldn't cling to any ideas about that. So let it have its movement and do. Because what can begin to happen is that you can have all types of psychic experiences, regression, like so I was speaking to someone the other day who then started seeing dead people. Like there's all different things that can happen as you begin to stop identifying with something, and just put no limitation on it, just allowing that to happen. And if it's very joyful and loving and free, like enjoying that, and then no conclusion on it. And when it comes, and when it goes, it goes. When I was with Roger, so my teacher, I lived in the forest with him for 3 years. It was actually the bush in Australia, but yes, we say forest over here. But and I used to have these wild experiences, and he would never even let me speak about it, and so, I mean, because he didn't, I'm not saying don't speak about it from you, but this is what happened to me. And so what happened internally was I didn't give these importance. Like I wanted to speak about it. And then in my head, I'd be like, he just doesn't understand because he doesn't have them. I would have all these like stories or something. But what happened over time of being with him is that I didn't put importance on them. And then there was an energy which was just allowing them to come and go, and wasn't holding on or trying to interpret them or give them any importance. So then they were free to do what they've got to do, because this waking up is a minus program. It's a letting go, and as we let go more and more, which isn't actually something you actively do, it's something that happens, more and more parts of the human open up, more and more shadow comes to the surface, and then also these experiences which we don't talk about in society, where we begin to connect with how we should truly connect with our environment, which is a very psychic way of connecting. And that looks different for everybody, because on a human level we'll all have had different roles in our group. So you'll have some that will be better at the emotional connection, some that are better at the environmental. Like my partner is really good at the environmental one, like he really perceives energies and timelines in environments. So just no perspective on it, and just enjoying the ride of it, and noticing, it's the fear that comes up, is the hanging on that comes up, but just not too much perspective. But certainly from what you describe, there is definitely falling away happening. How much falling away or how little, I can't tell that, but there is a changing from being someone to allowing like the wonder and the magic of this. And these things have really amazing consequences, because it breaks your pattern of what you think normal is, like, and what you think should be.